In 1912, in Norfolk, Virginia, a man named Joseph Carter boarded a ship the world would never forget. He did not step onto the Titanic with excitement or pride. He stepped on with caution. Joseph had learned long before that silence was safer than attention and observation more valuable than words. On the Titanic, Joseph spoke little. He watched instead. He watched how officers spoke gently to some passengers and briefly to others. He noticed which doors were open without question and which required permission that was never offered aloud. The ship was grand, but its order was familiar to him. It mirrored the world he had always known, one ruled by quiet rules and unspoken limits. When the ship struck the ice, the night did not erupt in chaos. It grew still, too still. Orders were given calmly. Reassurances traveled faster than truth. Joseph did not rush. He listened. He watched faces, measured footsteps, and waited. He had learned that survival was often decided in moments before panic announced itself. As lifeboats were prepared, no cruelty was spoken, yet it lived in hesitation and omission. Some were guided forward. Others were expected to wait. Joseph did not argue. He positioned himself carefully, moving only when necessary, answering softly when addressed. He remembered stairways, narrow passages, and places where crowds thinned. What saved him was not strength or favor, but timing and restraint. When the sea finally took the ship, it took loudly and without preference. Joseph survived not because the world became fair, but because he never believed it would. Returning to America, Joseph discovered that survival did not earn him a voice. His story was doubted or ignored. For decades, he lived quietly, carrying memories no one asked for. He worked, aged, and endured. Silence became not just habit, but choice. In 1995, near the end of his life, Joseph finally spoke, not to accuse, not to demand recognition. He spoke because memory, held too long, grows heavy. He described the quiet authority, the waiting, the still water, and the patience that kept him alive. When he finished, the room fell silent. No applause followed. None was needed. The truth had been spoken at last. Some survived by force. Others survived by endurance. And some, like Joseph, survived by remembering, quietly, completely, and for a lifetime.